In the moment that you're attacked, you and only you can come to your rescue. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Peru, and it shows us some important lessons here by a man. No, let's try again. Today's lesson comes to us from Peru, and it shows us a man who has just taken a large sum of money out of the bank and been targeted for that. We're going to learn some lessons here about knowing your vulnerabilities, about being able and ready to put shots on target, about movement, and about getting your firearm out and into the fight in a compromised position. The guy sitting facing us has just taken a large sum of money out from the bank. You can go read about it in the news story in the description. And because of that, he's been targeted by some armed robbers who want to take his money. He sees them coming though, you can see here, grabs a hold of that money. And when the fight starts, he pulls out a gun of his own and absolutely goes to town on these guys. And you can see him here. He's even going to take a couple shots while they're leaving. And as soon as he starts shooting, they don't want to fight. They're off and gone. Let's think about some lessons out of this one that's over that fast. And the first one, of course, is situational awareness. Notice that he sat where he could see people coming in, so he was aware of his surroundings. That was an excellent idea. And he's head up. He's seeing what's going on around him. And because he's looking for what's going on around him, he's able to see the threat as it materializes. Now he goes and grabs the money, and that's a natural reaction. But if you think a fight is brewing, do you really want something in your support hand like that? Probably not if you can help it. He might have wanted to run here or get it and himself to safety, but it just didn't work for him. Now it's time to draw. Do you notice here the bad guy comes into the scene and he has a gun drawn. Drawing on a drawn gun is very, very difficult. It doesn't work very often, but sometimes it's the best choice you have. You notice here he gets both hands on the gun. Even with something in his support hand, he puts that second hand on the gun. I highly recommend you train to drop whatever is in your support hand so that you can get both hands cleanly on the gun. And do you notice he moved here? You don't sit still during a gunfight. You're not just going to stand and deliver, or in this case, sit and deliver. You're going to move. He pushed everything out of his way and got where he could get a little bit better shots on target, which is going to happen. Here we see him taking a shot on guys who are fleeing like that. They don't have any property his. They don't have any reason for that. I don't recommend that part. I mean, I get it in the moment. You don't know what they're doing, but I'd recommend you not do that. And finally, bad guys flee when they have a problem, when they don't have a victim. Instead, they have a fight. They tend to flee. That's a great thing to keep in mind and to know, because if you're going to defend yourself, you probably don't have to defend yourself against all of them. End of the day, this guy did a fantastic job. He covered his ass.